All right, we're just standing outside the Paradisus Hotel at Hoaging. This is the rail service entrance. It's quite nice in here. So usually the little shuttle bus that takes about 6 or 8 people at a time drops you off here. And you can usually take a shuttle bus back to the main part of the resort. So you can see the sign up there. This is where you come when you're first checking in. You see it's quite nice. We've got a pond here on the left. Very lush vegetation here. I guess we're kind of hitting into the rainy season now, so things are looking pretty green. There's a couple of little swing seats to hang out on while you're waiting for the shuttle bus to take you to the main area. So here's the check-in area. Got some seats here. You can sit down and relax at. Again, you can see the rail service sign there in the background. And so far, the service has been excellent. We've got a butler, and anything we want, he just gets it for us right away. There's been no problem whatsoever. So here they've got a little garden area here. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. Maybe they do. I think you can get weddings here. Maybe they do little wedding ceremonies here. It's pretty cool. They got a little fountain here. All sorts of vegetation. It's very lush again. Other places I've been to in Cuba are not so lush, but it could be just the time of year. This is raining season now, so things are looking pretty green. Got some more little pools down there. Don't see any fish in them though. Okay, so this is a bit of a lobby area here. You can sit there and chill. Right now it's around 12 o'clock, so people are probably still down the beach and whatever. Lunch doesn't start till 1. There's the bar area over there. We'll go take a look at that in a minute. So here's the dining area. So where we had dinner last night, and we'll be going for the buffet lunch in a little bit. Oh, they got some sandwiches out here. Lunch is good. I'm actually getting a bit hungry. Might grab one of those in a bit. And it's really nice. You can order right from the bar menu here. Take a look at the different things I've got here. Sandwiches, appetizers. I had a pizza here yesterday. It was quite good. So bartender, hola.
Hola.
Good selection of alcohol back here, which is nice. And then they've got a TV up here with all the various activities for the week, which is nice to know. Yeah, we'll keep going over here. There's another section over here to sit if you want to. If the sun gets pretty hot, you might want to. This area here is good. It's also protected by the rain. Now let's take a look at the roof here. It's one of these thatch roofs, which is really cool. Although I'm seeing a bit of daylight coming through. I guess we'll find out because I'm sure we're going to see rain this week. We'll see how good that roof is. All right, so here's this pool area. And normally they were saying this bar over to the right here would be open. But I guess we're kind of in the low season now, so they just have the main lobby bar, which is 20 paces away. So it's, quite a hardship to get out of the pool and not have your drink right here. You've got to walk all the way over there. Anyways, we can see the pool. It's really nice, and really the best thing about this pool, I mean, it's nice, but is the view. You can see the ocean right down there. That is a fantastic view. This is a really nice area to hang out in. And we'll swing around here. We've got a little more, this is a patio section for the restaurant. This morning I did see some people having their breakfast out here. Get the tables set here. We might have lunch out here. We'll see how that goes. Again, fantastic view of the ocean down there. It's not too far down. We took the walk down to the beach. It's pretty easy, a few steps, but not too much. Hola. Yeah, so that's the dining area in there. That's where they got the buffet set. We'll check into that a bit later. And they've got this triple section pool here, which is kind of cool. You can see the 3 different levels here. Anyways, that just about wraps up the royal section as far as the lobby area goes. It's really quite nice. All right, so we're just going to do a walking tour around where all the resort rooms are. We're just starting at the main lobby. They all go off in one direction here, so that's the direction we're going to take. Start off on the kind of high rooms up higher, and there's some few rooms like the villas down below, which are quite nice. We'll take a look at those when we get there. You see, up to my right here is one of these electric little vehicles that they'll shuttle you back from the royal section back to the regular section. And I think they'll drive you down to the beach as well, if need be. If you have mobility issues getting up and down from the beach to your room, I think they'll quite happy to provide that service. So the rooms here are quite nice. You can see there's, here's the first set here, basically 4 units to each building. Sort of a left and a right and up and down. I recommend getting the top floor. You get a better view. Even here, these ones I don't think are technically the ocean view rooms, but from the top floor you can see the ocean. We've got that. The balconies are quite large, so you can really. Actually, we'd probably order room service one time just to try that out and eat up on the balcony. That'd be kind of fun. Normally, I haven't. The other place I've been doing Cuba, I don't think really provided room service, but this is a pretty nice resort as far as that goes. Yeah, so there's a room we got just up in the top left there. Now to swing around here to the left, you can see there's another set of rooms. So there's maybe 3 or 4 of these quadplexes. And these guys, I believe, are the ocean view. Because they're right next to the ocean. So you're going to take a look around here and see you definitely are going to get a better view of the ocean from up here. You kind of see off into the distance here. So you can see the ocean is down there. If we swing around, you can see the patios up here. You definitely get a nice view from the ocean up on top there. Now I'm looking at these other units over here. They don't have a second story, which I'm not sure why not, because that's where you get the best view from. But I guess a little more privacy with just 2 units to each building. Well, you can see how lush the vegetation is here. It's a nice grass and flowers. It's very well maintained property, which is nice. You see some of the trees here. See off to the left here, you can see a couple of more of the ocean view rooms. These are only 1 stories. And the resort is not busy at all. This is the off season. Starting to rain, I guess, a bit. See some more rooms up here. You can see it looks like someone's in the bottom room there. See some towels out. Lots of birds. It's like palm tree. There you can see some of the coconuts in it. Up in these rooms here seem to have 2 stories as well. So I guess they've got kind of a mix and match as far as how many stories they have. And here's the pathway that we can take down to the beach. You can also see there's a path that keeps going on to the right here, and I believe that is the way to loop around to get to the bottom area, but we're not going to take that now. And that's just a turnaround circle. We're going to take this path down here, which will get us down to the beach. So this path here is a little on the uneven side. Just kind of rough coral. It's really not a problem to walk on, but people that have mobility issues may find this path down a little more challenging than the others. There's a little gazebo area set up there with a swing. You can sit there and check the ocean out. It's quite a nice view. And here we can see some of these oceanside rooms. Yeah, I didn't think to ask what the oceanside room upgrade would be. We just went with the Royal upgrade, paid for that on site. Much cheaper than paying ahead of time with Sunwing. I guess Sunwing doesn't get their cut if you do the upgrade on site. And yeah, I mean, the incremental cost of putting in one room versus the other is not that high, and they clearly have got lots of spare capacity this time of year. And even in the peak season when we were at Cayo Santa Maria and Key Largo, you could see even during the peak season the rooms were not at capacity, which is kind of nice actually. I mean, it's bad for Cuba's tourism because they're not making as much money as they could, but it's nice to be at a resort when it's not jam-packed. It's easy to get your food, and no big lineups, lots of beach chairs, etc. Yeah, so you can see out to the right there. That's where I think the road loops around. So you can, if you want a lift down to the beach area, they can just drive along, go around that big circle, and right down here you can skip up and down the hill if that's difficult. And off to the right here is that's where the bar is and the private beach for the royal guests. Get another video that shows that. So if you're interested in the beach looks like, check out that video as well. Okay, so we'll swing back. So now we're going back towards the royal lobby area. And what's interesting along here is these are like the private villas, and they seem to have a fairly limited number of them. And I do recall looking at the prices on them. They were fairly expensive, but again, we should have checked, didn't think to check as we were checking in, hey, what's the upgrade price to get the private villa? Because they look really nice. You can see there's just one unit in there. Get your private balcony there, lounge chairs. Doesn't look like anyone is in that one. There was one further down here that looked like someone was in. There's also kind of an interesting walk you can take through this little wooded area here, next to the water. It's still up in cliffs a little bit here, so you can't easily get to the beach. Although there is some stairs that goes to a very small beach with no beach chairs, which is kind of interesting. But nobody really hangs out there. There's no bar, no chairs. Okay, this is like a little, probably like housekeeping section there where they keep the towels, etc., and probably do some cleaning. Here's another one of these private villas. Yeah, I'm curious now. We should have checked out what the price is on those for the upgrade. One more here. So it looks like there's maybe 3 altogether. Yeah, I do recall them being pretty expensive. So, depending on your budget and how many trips you take a year, you can factor that into the deal. So this is pretty well the end of the Royal section. You can see, I'll just walk out here and loop back. You can see the kind of coral pink, I guess you would call that color. It's the entranceway where it's royal guests only are supposed to come in. So past these gates, this is like where the regular section is, so I'll have another tour to see what that looks like. I haven't actually been there myself yet, but probably get to that later in the day, or maybe tomorrow. Yeah, so here's the Royal Service entrance. Sort of at the beach level. We've pretty well seen everything here. Now there's another set of stairs here that will take you actually back to the lobby, check-in area, the pool, like all that, sort of the common area there. So the pathway here looks a little easier, so this is probably it's got it properly paved everywhere and steps, so it's much easier to get up and down. Actually, that might be another villa up there, and I'm not sure what this building is. There is the spas somewhere. I don't know where the spas are exactly. I'm gonna have to check that out later in the week. Oh, I think also that's another interesting point. As a Royal Service guest, you get 1 free spa visit. I don't think you get a spa treatment, but you're allowed to use the facilities for like half a day or something. I'm sure they'll try to upsell you on something more, the way these things go, but still be interesting to check it out and see what it looks like. You can see a few steps here. See how many stair climbing things I get on my Fitbit by the end of the week. I'm gonna guess probably more than I normally would on vacation. There's all these little lizard things that are, maybe they come out more in the morning. I saw a whole bunch in the morning along this path, but I haven't seen any in the daytime. Maybe it's getting too hot for them. All right, so that pretty well completes it. Back to the main area where we started. Just looking at my time here, so that was about 13 minutes to do the whole loop around, give you an idea how big the resort is and everything. All right, so if you liked this tour, be sure to subscribe and like. I appreciate it. Thanks.